bust down, rollie playing Jamie and Belly XO, same team, same gang. Whoa. Let my nuts and my chain hang. Whoa. And I'm loose, ain't have a mood swing. Giving millimeters ain't nothing. Watch on my wrist and my neck. Stacking up, counting my blessings. Wedding bands ain't got no wedding. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this, Ernie. This thing should have been televised.
So much was made about the need to televise this.
You wanted it, you got it. LeBron and Giannis are the power brokers in the ultimate draft.
Aldridge then knocks it away and tops it again. Down to 2, it's a 3. Good! Harden a flamethrower!
And for the first time, the world gets to see it.
Is televising it either a better dynamic, a bad dynamic?
What's bad about it? We got 24 of the best players in the world.
But when there are no bad picks, how do you select who's first? Friendship?
I'm gonna pick Steph because he picked me first last year.
Courtship?
Are we trying to get in the head of LeBron and maybe recruiting guys?
I think Kyrie Irving is the guy.
Sportsmanship?
If I can pick Joel Embiid with Russell Westbrook in the same team, I'll do it.
The real interest will be in the other storylines.
You guys are gonna make a big deal out of who's last. Doesn't matter.
Which teammates get split up? What former teammates reunite? Will somebody catch feelings?
You better pick him. I'm gonna play this game.
Don't keep us waiting. Let's go, LeBron and Giannis. Who you got?
Giannis and LeBron, the captains are in place. We are ready to begin the draft of the All-Star. All right, we welcome you back here to Studio D. The rules of the draft are few and they're pretty basic, so much so that even I can understand them. LeBron will draft first. He and Giannis will alternate, choosing from the other 8 starters. Giannis will have the first choice of the 14 reserves. LeBron will have the first pick of the special additions to the game, Dwayne Wade and Dirk Nowitzki. That's pretty simple. And so I'm going to turn it over to you guys, and I'm pretty much going to stay out of the way here as you go through the starters, unless you have a question of me, and I can't even imagine what you'd want to know from me at this point. So, LeBron, you got the first pick. It's all yours.
With the first pick to Team LeBron, I am going with Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant. That's a great pick. With the first pick, Team Giannis, I'm going to go with Steph Curry.
So the Golden State boys are off the board. With the second pick for Team LeBron, I'm going to go with Kyrie Irving.
That's a great pick right there.
Is there a bad pick? Giannis, I don't know if there's a bad pick out there. I think they're all going to be pretty good picks. You're up.
Yeah. So with my second pick, I'm going to go with Joel Embiid. Big man.
Solid. Wow. With the third pick, Team LeBron, I'm going to go with Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard. With the third pick of Team Giannis, I'm going to go with Paul George. He's been balling out this season. He had a huge dunk on me also.
By the way, James Harden's still available.
And with my final pick in the first round, I'm going to go with James Harden.
And that means...
Going dark. We get dirty. And the world stays clean. That's the mission.
PlayStation.
By default, the last starter available is Kemba Walker of the hometown Charlotte Hornets. So, Giannis, you will be getting Kemba Walker to complete your squad. Before we move on to the reserves, I do have a question for you, LeBron. Didn't you pick Kevin Durant first last year, too?
I sure did.
See, I finally got the answer from you after 365 days because you wouldn't say it last year. Good. So that can be put to bed now. Let's move on.
We're televised now. I'm giving more gems now.
Yeah, exactly. You know? I hear you. Giannis, you've got the first pick of the reserves, and on that list, of course, as you mentioned moments ago, is your teammate Chris Middleton. Might this be the time?
I got to go with Chris Middleton. Cash money.
With my first pick in the second round, I'm going with Anthony Davis.
You sure you want him to be your teammate?
I'm very sure of that.
Isn't that tampering?
No. Shots fired, and you're up.
Tampering rules does not apply on All-Star Weekend.
Go ahead, Freak.
So my second pick, I'm going to go with Nikola Jokic.
Had his 10th triple-double last night, second in the league behind Russell Westbrook. All right, LeBron.
With my second pick in the second round, I'm going to go with Klay Thompson.
Klay, Giannis, you're doing this old school, aren't you? You're crossing guys off the paper you got and everything. Okay, very good. All right.
With my third pick, I'm going to go with LeBron's guy, Ben Simmons.
He took my choice.
I'm playing mind games.
You took my guy. Oh my God! Now I got to go into shuffle mode now. Hold on. Okay, so with my third pick in the second round, I'm gonna go with Damian Lillard. You know what time it is?
Yeah, we saw him wearing the huge clock the other day in the arena, by the way.
Yeah, Flavor Flav.
Giannis?
With my fourth pick, I'm going to take Blake Griffin.
All-Star for the first time since 2015, as a matter of fact.
This is my fourth pick, correct? Of this round. With my fourth pick, I'm going to go with Russell Westbrook.
League leader in triple-doubles with 20, averaging a triple-double for the third straight year.
This is my fifth pick.
It is,
sixth
as a
pick.
matter, your fifth.
So with my fifth pick, I'm going to take first-time All-Star, D'Angelo Russell.
With my fifth pick, I'm going to take LaMarcus Aldridge.
An All-Star again with San Antonio. We're down
even though Pop's going to tell me I only can play him 2 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Gotcha. You got four players left here. Giannis?
So with my sixth pick, I'm going to take Nikola Vucevic.
Another first-time All-Star.
Well, I do need a little size now because Giannis has taken everybody 6'9" and over.
Team left.
I'm gonna go with Karl Anthony Towns.
Two players left. Giannis, both in the backcourt. Who are you going with?
I got to go with Kyle Lowry. I promised him I'm not going to take him last. So.
Well, he was your last pick. Well, yeah, almost. We have one more.
He's not the last pick, though.
Okay, I gotcha. That leaves Bradley Beal, who leads the Eastern Conference in 20-point games this year, LeBron, to round out your squad.
I love it. Bench mob, Bradley Beal.
All right, this is different this year, and the NBA, and I credit Adam Silver for doing this, because in a season in which you've got swan songs for two iconic players in this league, D. Wade and Dirk Nowitzki, they are special additions to the All-Star team. And LeBron, you get to choose first, and I have a sneaking suspicion which direction you're going to go with your buddy.
Absolutely. Yeah. Everyone in the world know who I'm going with, and I'm going with Dirk. I'm going with my buddy, Dwayne Wade.
And Giannis, again, you're going for team length, and you get Dirk Nowitzki as your final selection of the draft.
That's a great pick. We can spread the floor now.
Let's take a look at this. Let's look at the rosters and make sure that you guys, when you look at the rosters, you say, yeah, those are the guys that I actually chose. Team LeBron against Team Giannis. Durant, Irving, Leonard, and Harden on the starters for Team LeBron. Steph, Joel Embiid, Paul George, and Kemba Walker from the hometown Charlotte Hornets rounding out the starters there. When you see the list of reserves, guys, well done. We will be back with you to talk to Kenny, Charles, and Shaq about what just went down in just a moment here on the 2019 All-Star Draft.
Here we go, 68th All-Star game, and Giannis in control. Giannis of the Milwaukee Bucks leading the league overall. And although we did see, as I mentioned, last year, some fouls called, some steals. Steal right here, George off the backboard. And now I know we're at an All-Star game as Giannis is able to put it down. The lead pass, and it's Durant with the bucket.
Obviously, Team Giannis has the size.
1 point lead for Team Giannis. And Giannis continues.
When his star player is out to a start like this in the first quarter, probably looking for that MVP early on, right? As KD knocks down the third. Look at the shoulders on this kid.
And let's remember, he leads the league in paint points, so this shouldn't be a surprise he's dunking on everybody.
And Kawhi Leonard with yet another 3-point. Here's Harden coming up short. That was deflected short, and Giannis ahead of the field.
What else?
I'm dunk.
He's having his own dunk contest.
Durant trying to put a move on Embiid. Goes to the fade. Yes, and the foul. The basket counts, and he will head to the line.
The Joker underneath the rim.
Middleton feeling it. Yes,
look at this.
3 in a row from
What's going on
line.
with these Milwaukee Bucks? The head coach. This is exactly how you're supposed to dominate an All-Star game.
Antetokounmpo has
what a pass.
16 points, and Jokic. Blake Griffin of the Pistons. Lowry back to Griffin.
That's old school right there from Blake.
And now substitutions. Dirk Nowitzki hearing it from the crowd as he checks in, and here comes Dwayne Wade. So Dwayne Wade and Dirk Nowitzki, who were selected late. .35 seconds to go in the quarter. Nowitzki, yes! From downtown!
Come on, and then thanks to guys like Larry Bird, yourself, and others for showing us, hey.
Nowitzki from way downtown! And back comes Ben Simmons of the Sixers. Oh, he went all the way for the stuff.
How much Westbrook admires his work.
I love how much Westbrook loves himself.
He loves his work.
Oh, beautiful move by Irving.
Step back to allow George to grow into that #1 role for the OKC Thunder.
And I think fans have to allow that to happen and understand, as you see Wade knocks down his first
Correction, Vucevic with the move. Oh. At the other end, Ben Simmons.
Gets a jump shot.
Oh.
Watch out. I mean, I say that about Giannis, too, because Giannis is a great finisher. Dirk again.
That's his third three. And able to score. Picked up by Simmons. Karl Anthony Towns.
Oh! And he was fouled on that elbow on that one. That was a skip 1 foot. Dirk, the ode to Dirk there by Harden.
Oh, the spin stuff.
Okay.
Paul George.
Knocked that one down.
And doing it at both ends, leads the NBA in steals. Here's Curry with a high bounce pass. And Giannis slapping it home.
That's what I'm talking about.
Started
had to run the court, man. There's a lot of money on the line, so it was a lot of fun, though, just to get that dunk and get the opportunity.
And you know, Carl, one more thing.
Well, because it was a jump shot and a three at the end.
Did you see how Durant just looked at him like LeBron dunks? He's like, you can have that shot anytime. I know you're a dunker.
Game right there.
Yeah. Stay in your lane.
Yes.
Lillard from downtown. Middleton wasting no time following it up.
He told Christian Ledlow that he was not going to pass.
LeBron able to hammer it home.
So glad you're...
And rebounded by Kawhi Leonard of the Raptors. Lead pass, LeBron with the dunk.
Yeah, it was funny how Kawhi was smiling. You're talking about a defensive player. Look at LeBron tried to go through the legs of Middleton and didn't make it.
Here's the lead pass and the put down. Dwayne Wade, who's starting the second half, able to dunk. George getting the pick. Harden switches over. Here's George on a fadeaway three. Yes!
Oh, man.
Here's Curry protecting the dribble. Flips it ahead and broken up. Durant for Wade. Walker back. Here's Wade setting off the backboard for LeBron.
See, Webb, you wanted it.
Comes Curry. He pulls it up for three. Yes, in the face of James Harden.
Looks like guys are starting to get their rhythm.
Making 27 points. Harden for three.
Step back.
That's only a second. Oh! That's a lead pass from Curry for Giannis.
You know, hey, listen, hey, as you know, I'm all in on the Nuggets, Greg. Long time. Town business. Here we go.
How many plays have you drawn up? The answer, 0. A three-pointer.
Dame Lillard has been hot.
Thompson on a quick release. Yes.
Silk has Klay Thompson.
Thompson's always hot. But he's not.
Getting this ball game from the three-point line.
Thompson has 5 threes off the steal. Back comes Lillard.
Guard the three.
From way downtown.
It's Lillard time.
The whole John is getting ready to start. Now they're talking. We've got a ball game here, people. Lillard again.
Again for three.
Lillard time.
Team LeBron with 50 points in the third quarter. The All-Star record is 53. As Giannis, I would say, is the early line leader.
Yeah, but the way Lillard came out in that third quarter and helped.
Russell with the cross court. Oh, Curry running to by his teammate. For 3 and 1.
Did you see Thompson's face like this guy?
Dance with him.
Curry with the
Come on, man.
Dance.
With the left.
Leonard for 3.
What? Okay. Trifecta here for Kawhi Leonard.
The threes are flying in the second half. Leonard again is on. The rebound is put home by Town.
I'm liking the matchup of Giannis versus LeBron James.
Durant for 3. Lillard gives it right back. Durant looking for three-point range and knocks it down again. George goes back rim. We've had a 26-point turnaround, and it is Giannis with the stuff. Ben Simmons is the first Australian to play in the NBA All-Star game from Melbourne, Australia. Here's James for 3.
Klay screaming behind Curry on that last play.
Curry for James, who now has 19 points. George for 3. Rebounded by Giannis. Oh, power stuff.
Can do it all.
Irving putting moves on Curry and scores.
Okay, Uncle Drew. I see you, Uncle Drew.
Harden putting moves on Curry. To the step back from deep.
Oh, no.
So Team LeBron will make it 2 straight victories. Oh, Curry. Okay. With the reverse.
Are you kidding me? just not a shooter.
Way to end the game,
I'm just not a shooter.
That's one for the city of Charlotte to cap it off.
Wait for it. Today. Here we go.
Godzilla, rated PG-13. Experience it in IMAX, now playing.